is for us not to look for the faults of any teacher, even your own or not other teacher. So don't. Because Buddha says, not only just a teacher, but any individual. So, one doesn't judge other person. Buddha said, like me, who become Buddha, may be able to judge other beings. But people should not judge people. So even those, whatever we see, is not necessarily true in reality. So we are better off not to be engaged ourselves in those type of things. And if you notice good ones, acknowledge, appreciate them. If you notice something not so good, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You'll be better off. We will be better off. And then the Guru's job is to guide you, to teach you. Teaching is the most important activity of Buddha. So all activities, like Buddha has 12 principal events in the Buddha's life, but the most important is teaching. So does everybody. Even Janggon Lama Tsongkhapa praises Buddha. In that, it is mentioned the best activity of the Buddha is teaching. So the job of Guru is transfer that and explain that, teach that. And job of ours is learning begins there. And whatever you learn, don't leave it like academic information. I don't mean you. You are different academic. Supposed to be. You're not even listening, that's okay.
But we didn't notice.
And we have a lot of other professors here too. But I don't mean dry academic professors learning or something. Not the dry one. I'm used to it. India, some of those very purely dry academic teachers, they have their license filed up in little file and put them on the shelf. And next year, when the class comes, take off the shelf and dusting them off, and their license already prepared 20 years ago, whatever. Keep on repeating. So that is dry academic learning, and that doesn't help. So whatever you learn, you have to practice. You have to do it. Now I'd like to say one thing before I close. What does practice mean? This is another question. Many people think practice means sitting down and meditating. Many people think practice means saying the prayers. Many people think practice is counting the mantra. So what is it? Honestly, what is it? Yes, counting mantra is practice. Saying prayer is practice. Meditation is practice. But whatever you learn thoroughly, nicely, convinced, not just picked information, thoroughly convinced. Try to change, try to adapt that your personality. Try to change that. Try to change that. Whatever you learn, try to make a change in you. I give you one example. There are people in Tibet, or even among the Tibetans, there are some people who only read sutras, who read books, and maybe try to do whatever they could. So one person was reading a book. He was sitting on one of those animal skin cushion, so reading it. So when he's reading it, and one of the Buddha's words says, you should not use animal skins. So he took out his little cushion and put it out somewhere else. And he kept on continuously reading. After a little while, it says, if you are sick, there is exceptional permission. So he pulled his cushion back and put it. So that is just an example. So anything you see, don't be so jealous. So if you learn that, wherever your jealous is there, see it, recognize, acknowledge, and say, hey, I'm not going to entertain you. You are Mr. Jealous. And I would like to counter you with compassion, with love. So try to change a little bit. Change your chore, habit, addiction. And that is real practice, true practice. True practice. During the Kadamba Lama's period, Atisha's disciple, Dom Rinpoche was sometimes visiting the Atisha's disciples. One of the guy who did not offer his mandala, and the mandala collected a lot of dust. So then Dom Rinpoche came to visit him, and he said, why the dust on your mandala? And he said, I meditated for a while and forgot to use the mandala. And Dom Rinpoche replied, Atisha has a better meditation skill than you, but he will never neglect mandala offering. So like that, any practice that you do, change, whatever the positive change you have, try to maintain it. Changing is difficult. You could do it. Maintaining is even more difficult. So the really enduring in practice is maintaining the change. I'm giving you a little example, but it's everywhere.